Humanoid robots have always felt like something out of science fiction, something far off in the future to the majority of people. Humanoid robots have always been accompanied by a plot thread that plays into humans' fundamental fear of the unknown. From films like iRobot to Machina. Hello and welcome back to another episode of AI Science. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Boston Dynamics initially began demonstrating what was feasible a few years ago, and it sparked public interest. Because of its dexterity and movement, Boston Dynamics was a startling showcase of robotics. But what about something completely different? What about realism in the face? Nicola, a robot child created by researchers at the Riken Guardian Robot Project in Japan, can express 6 fundamental emotions. The android's face features moving muscles that allow it to express emotions such as happiness, sadness, fear, rage, surprise, and disgust. While the bot still lacks a body, its creators anticipate that it will soon have a variety of applications. Androids that can emotionally connect with humans will be useful in a wide range of real-life scenarios, such as caring for elderly people and can increase human well-being, said Wataru Sato, who led the research team. Nicola's face has 29 pneumatic actuators that regulate artificial muscle movement, as well as 6 additional actuators that control head and eyeball movements. These actuators are controlled by air pressure, resulting in insolent and smooth movements, according to the researchers. The team can regulate small movements like cheek lifts and lip puckers using a coding system called the Facial Action Coding System, FACS, allowing them to transmit 6 emotions. Nicola was shown to a group of volunteers while displaying its 6 facial expressions to put these facial expressions to the test. The participants were able to realize the 6 emotions, albeit with variable degrees of accuracy. According to the researchers, the most natural speed for grief was slower than it was for astonishment. Nicola, according to the researchers, could have a variety of applications in social psychology and neuroscience in the near future. Mr. Sato noted, androids are good at managing behaviors and can permit through empirical examination of human social interactions as compared to human confederates. Meanwhile, Nicola could have a variety of real-world applications of the future, at least once he has a body. While Nicola still lacks a body, the Guardian Robot Project's ultimate goal is to create an android that can aid people, particularly those with physical needs who may live alone, according to the researchers. Nicola's development cost is unknown, as is how much a working version will cost in the future. Just like Nicola UK has introduced another humanoid robot called Amica. Engineered Art, a robotics company based in the United Kingdom, recently unveiled a new humanoid robot capable of highly realistic facial expressions. So here you are, watching Amica, a new robot. Amica the robot is a clever demonstration of what is currently achievable in robotic realism. The motion sequence was pre-programmed, but that's not the most challenging aspect. The most difficult part is making the motions appear fluid and natural. In comparison to what has been accomplished here, making the robot react to something in real time may be straightforward. Amica appeared so genuine to internet observers that many viewers mistook it for CGI. But it's actually real. As we all know, Disney is the master of realism when it comes to robotics and animatronics. They are truly remarkable and push the boundaries of technology. They have stunt robots, robots with great details and lifelike movements, and even a free-roaming robot for research. Disney isn't exactly advertising this technology to the masses, despite its fantastic animatronic and robotic characters. Engineering Arts, on the other hand, takes a very different approach. They've concentrated on making it easier to program movements, animations, and interactions after working on the subject of robotics for nearly a decade. From facial animations and motions to hardware modules that clients can utilize to build unique robots, a set of integrated platforms streamline all elements of robotics. The robot will be available for purchase and can also be rented for events, although the price has not yet been determined. How does it work though? Tritium, the company's in-house robot operating system, attempts to make robot animation more intuitive, taking it away from tight codes and placing it in the hands of artists and creatives. A 3D model of the robot accurately mimics the capability of the real robot and makes the manipulation much like any 3D animation software, including keyframes, drag and drop movements, and instant playback. Previously, the technician would have to try and create the vision of what the creators wanted by tediously plotting out movements on the graph. Animations may be easily downloaded into the robot with this program. What about the skin, hair, and other human traits? Some could argue in terms of realism. However, for the time being, that may not be the best option. Attempting to imitate realism in human faces leads to the uncanny valley. It normally doesn't look exactly right, and many people find it off-putting. So how does the robot communicate with humans? This section, on the other hand, is a bit of a ruse. Engineered Arts use a proprietary program called Tin Man, in which a man in another room monitors the client through the robot's camera and speaks to the customer via a screen, much like a teleconference. This appears to be outdated, but what if there was a better option? What if the robot could answer to anything, on any topic, and just have general conversations with the consumer about whatever they want to talk about without any human input? What if we give the robot something that resembled a genuine brain in some way? We now have this technology, which is known as GPT-3, and is ideal for casual talks. It would be used to transform speech from customers into text and then into a discussion in the situation. Isn't this interesting? Now here we're going to discuss Sophia and Abel, a 12-year-old child robot. Sophia made her debut in 2016 as a super intelligent humanoid head with a realistic face that could blink, glance from side to side, and speak. Hanson Robots, a Hong Kong-based company, produced a humanoid robot which can converse, smile mischievously, and even make jokes. In October 2017, the robot made history by becoming a legal citizen of Saudi Arabia. Sophia became the world's first robot to be granted formal citizenship as a result of the stunt. Sophia does not yet have consciousness, despite her outstanding powers. Fully sentient machines, according to Hanson Robotics, could appear within a few years. When it comes to artificial intelligence, Sophia herself has stated that the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. Elders will have more company, and autistic children will have teachers who are eternally patient, Sophia explained. Now Abel is the next generation humanoid robot designed to be used as a study platform for social interaction, emotion modeling, and embodied intelligence research. Abel's name comes from the Hebrew word hevel, which means breath, vital breath, or vapor. It has the appearance of an 11 to 12-year-old boy. It's a one-of-a-kind piece created in collaboration between the University of Pisa's Enrico Piaggio Research Center and Gustav Hogan of London's Biomimic Studio. Abel is a humanoid created by animatronics artists and researchers with backgrounds in bioengineering and robotics. The production of a humanoid like Abel, i.e. an emotional robot, requires collaboration between engineers and creatives with such an aesthetic motivation. The importance of being emotionally evocative was actually the driving force behind the design of Abel's body. Based on Damasio's theory of mind and consciousness, Abel's cognitive system is an adaptation of extension of SEAI, a bio-inspired hybrid cognitive architecture we created and executed. SEAI is a modular design, with the sense, plan, and act functional blocks conceptually split. Modules are joined together to construct services that are designed to run independently. A service can be an image analysis program, a robot part animator, or a cognitive system component that is dedicated to processing a specific domain of information. These services can be deployed across multiple computers, and communication between them is accomplished using the YARP middleware, which allows us to construct a local network specialized in robot control. The system supports both low-level reactive control and high-level deliberative control, which includes the ability to plan context-dependent actions and execute abstract reasoning on acquired sensory input via symbolic manipulation. Well, these types of AI are quite intriguing. AI is continuously evolving to benefit many different industries. Machines are wired using a cross-disciplinary approach based on mathematics, computer science, linguistics, psychology, and more. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to receive updates like these. Turn on the notification bell to avoid missing any of our latest updates. Keep an eye out for updates.